I think we're live. All right, just 5 minutes late, everybody. Welcome to Saturday Morning Shenanigans. This is our third edition of the show, and we've got a good one for you today. So, without further ado, let me swap over to the potato cam sponsored by today by Mr. Potato Head. We have just a couple of things to do here. Hello. There we go. Let me get my chat open because I always forget it. Like, I have literally a note right down here that says open chat, like in big letters. So, oh, there's Card Guru right here. Sweet. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. That's a little squeaky hiccup. Record Crate is here. Good thing you're here, Record Crate. You're one of the guys I'm shouting out this morning, right off the bat. It's usually what we do with Saturday morning shenanigans here. At least what I did last week. I like to kind of start off by thanking some of the newer subscribers, do a couple of shout outs, things like that. I'm not doing a video tomorrow because I've got to get ready for our 4th of July, and I need to also finish Neil's video response. Right now I'm looking at about 15 minutes. I like to see if I can trim that down to 10 or 12. It's a little wordy. But some shout outs real quick while I'm looking at YouTube. I'd like to shout out Socializing with Sonia. She's been watching the videos, interacting and commenting. It's fun keeping up with it. Yeah, she's been a big supporter of the channel this week, and I think she deserves a shout out just for watching all that content. Goodness. Let's see, the Fanatic Card Guru, I'm shouting him out because he's given me some fantastic ideas for the channel. And I've been in there, they've all been working this week. Let's see, I'm trying to scroll down. There we go, here's the new subscribers. So, first I'd like to thank First in Keys. They are a couple that mostly talk about comics. They're having a giveaway on their channel. You just got to find the right video for it. And they're getting close to a big milestone, and I wish them all the best on that. I like watching their content. It's pretty cool seeing that they resub me, you know, because I don't really do sub for sub per se, but you know, it's different. I know YouTube doesn't like sub for sub, and I get why they don't, but at the same time I think you should be able to, as long as y'all are supporting each other, and I think that's what YouTube looks for. It just takes a little time for him to stick. Of course, Record Crate, he's here. I'd like to thank him as well. I've been popping in on a couple of his live record sales. Money's a little tight this month, but I'll tell you what, those are some good records. And there's a few I've been wanting to buy just to go to Dad's house and put it on his equipment. Dad's got a collection that's... I'm trying to think how tall it would be. It's got to be a huge stack. And it's all sorts of classic rock records, like the big ones. Street Survivors, that's one of them. But, yeah, he got me onto classic rock, and I can never thank him enough. And then Mom got me on the 80s music, and combine those two together, that's primarily my taste. And, of course, I was a teenager, early 2000s, so I like a lot of that alternative music, heavy metal, new metal, all that kind of stuff, too. These days, though, I like listening to the older music. Just Your Average Geeks, I like to thank them for subscribing as well. That's the other channel I was looking for. They had some good content on their channel. Neil sent me their way earlier this week. And I just commented, I said, you know, hey, Neil sent me. And then I just decided to sub up because I enjoyed their video. And then it's nice to see them come back a couple days later. Other than that, that's pretty much all I really have. And of course, some subs are private. That's all fine and dandy. So what we're going to do is just go over to the dashboard real quick and make sure I got them all before we get started here. The game of the day is Elden Ring. I know a lot of people are excited, and no, I'm not stalling. Let me see. No, I don't want subscriber count. What does that matter to me? Zach Sports Cards and Collectibles. See, I thought I was forgetting someone. He's another good channel to watch. If you go on his channel, his room is literally a museum of Atlanta sports. He's got stuff from the Hawks, the Braves. I've seen some Falcon stuff back there. I'm from Arkansas, so we don't really have a pro sports team. We're pretty much just fans of the college team, the Razorbacks, but it's pretty cool seeing that collection. And I'm not so sure I got to thank Glitter and Duct Tape just yet. If I've already thanked them, well, they're getting a second one. I just want to make sure they're covered as well. But, yeah. Just Your Average Geeks, they're at 98 subscribers right now. Just 2 more to 100. Consider them. That's all I have on YouTube. I'll close this out so I'm looking at my chat for once. Yeah, Record Crate. Records are fun. Oh, yeah. They are. I've been wanting to get like a system of my own. I just don't have room for it right now. So if I want to listen to them, I just go to Dad's house. It also gives me an excuse to hang out with him for a few hours. But this is the topic for today. Elden Ring came out about February of this year. We're about to pop this into Xbox and just go ahead and get started. I like to thank my sponsors, which I wish I had, but I don't. But, you know, this one's on the house. Got some Folgers, and I got some coffee creamer here in the big Star Wars cup. You gotta get another sip in. Elden Ring's kind of intense. So we're going to put this in the Xbox here. I'm having used a big Xbox today because I've got a... Let me move chat a little bit. I can't really see my... There we go. Sweet. Alright. I can't think of another way to start Elden Ring than just start it. It'll kind of introduce itself. It'll set its own tone. So we are going to... and go from there. But yeah, Record Crate, you're still here. You having a good morning, man? I've been up for a little bit, but not too long. I've been fighting tech support to get this all started this morning while I was running a little behind. Oh. Let me get my ears on so I can hear. So the way I do this, I have a little monitor over here. It doesn't have any speakers, so I have to wear these ears right here. Then I kind of have one of my ears off so that I can hear my mic. Alright. I think a lot of people would agree this game right here is probably going to be the game of the year. I thought there'd be some that come out that would contend with it, but there's nothing. They're all delayed. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but let's see. Got the girl fag. Good deal. Just getting started. Yep. Me too. Let's, we're going to do a new game. First of all, I guess I'll show you guys live and on replay here. I do have a couple characters. This isn't my first rodeo. I've got I played what did I pick for him? I picked a vagabond, which is kind of like jack of all trades, master of none. And I'm pretty much turning him into where he's got 2 swords and he's dual wielding them. And I've just about got those stats done. Now I'm going to start working on faith, and he's going to kind of be like a holy spellcaster too. And then this guy up here was my astrologer. He's just a little mage I made just to start the game, and he's in that Elden Ring video I have way down on my channel, where we killed that boss and the wolf helped me out. That's him. And then you can see I've had just under 20 hours on this game if you add the 2 times together on the right there. But what we're going to do for you guys, we're doing a new game. Let me move chat just up a little more. A little more over there. Okay, there. So, what they do on Elden Ring is they have a starting class. There are 10 of them, and each of them start with different gear. See, I picked this Vagabond for my first playthrough, and you can see it comes with some good armor, sword, and shield, and all that. Yeah, my controller batteries are low, but I've come prepared. I mean, I don't throw my batteries out until my controller dies. I just make sure I have some ready to swap out. We have the warrior. I think they dual wield great swords. Like, you can press the Y button and it'll show you the attributes for each one, and it'll show you what weapons they come with. Because see, the Vagabond comes with a sword, a halberd, a shield, and a... I'm not sure what the glowing yellow thing does. I can't remember. It's not important. But... And see, this game has different stats. It has vigor, mind, endurance, strength, dexterity, intelligence, faith, and arcane. It's a lot like a role-playing game. You could go back to the D&D days if you want. This is kind of where these games come from. And, you know, if you're going to play a hack and slash sword guy, you want lots of strength. You want endurance, vigor, because vigor is your health. Endurance is your stamina, just the energy to swing all the stuff. Your strength is, you know, how strong can you hold that weapon? You know, if you have high strength, you can hold a big hammer. Did I start early? I kind of started 5 minutes late, Neil. I had it set for 6:05 and couldn't get my monitor to turn on. Turns out one of the dogs unplugged it down here, and then it looked real blurry, so I had to adjust the resolution because this is my first time with the big Xbox in here. So anyway, like the stats here, we kind of covered the melee guys, what you want to focus on. But then see right here we have spellcasters. We've got the Astrologer and the Prophet. And you see, mind is your mana. Intelligence is like your spellcasting, damage. So, you know, as a mage, you're not going to need much strength because you're not going to have to hold big weapons. But if you're a mage, you're going to want high intelligence. And it's swapped for the other way. Other than that, though, that's kind of how they do the stats. And with the starting classes, it honestly does not matter, because once you pick one of these classes here, you can pretty much make any character you want. All you're really doing is picking the initial setup you think would help you the best. I think the true way to play this game, honestly, is to pick the wretch right there, to where you start out with just base 10 of everything, but it's going to be a rough playthrough. Because you start out with just a club. But I bet it's the most rewarding. So the Confessor right here is kind of a mix of it's like a paladin. To where you can do pretty good with the sword and the shield, but you also have spells. Don't you think some of the spellcasters are underpowered at first? I do a bit, but Elden Ring seems like they kind of... I think Elden Ring is the first Souls game to where they actually gave spellcasters a chance at the start. And that's what we're going to pick, by the way. But, honestly, if y'all are new to these games, I think if you want to be like a big tank type character, just the old sword and shield knight, you want to pick the Vagabond. I've had a great time with it. Easy to survive. You just have to learn the ropes a little bit. If you want to be one of those characters that has like either dual wields, wants to be light on their feet, and have access to bows and stuff, I'd pick the samurai, because the samurai is a strong first choice. If you were really new to this game, I suggest the samurai. I haven't tried it myself, but everybody I watch, my goodness. And the weapon it comes with is just awfully good. If you're going spellcaster, pick the Astrologer. It starts you off very well. But the two classes I'm debating on right now is Astrologer and Prisoner. They're both spellcasters, but I just know in these games they encourage you to not lean too hard just one way, because they throw different things at you. So I'm going to look at the Astrologer stats here. They have 9 in Vigor, which means their health is going to be very squishy. Just a couple hits and you're dead. The Mind is 15, so it has a good mana pool. Endurance is 9, Strength is 8. Those are kind of, doesn't really matter that much. You need just a hair of Endurance though, because that gives you stamina. And if you're going to be on a mage, you've got to roll around a lot and dodge. So a few points in that early on wouldn't hurt. Dexterity 12, that spellcasting speed. You just want enough of that as you need it. Intelligence is what you think. Faith 7, which I just think is a little high. You just don't need that much. And then Prophet is a lot like the Astrologer, but this is Holy versus yeah. Now the Prisoner. See, look, they have a bit more health, a bit more endurance, and a bit more strength. It took a little bit out of mine and put it more into the combat. So Neil says, let us vote on your start guide. Give your viewers hey, I don't mind. As long as I nominate them, I'll let you guys vote. How about that? I want to do a spellcaster and a melee hybrid. That's what I want to do. So Prisoner was what I was going to pick myself. So we're going to nominate Prisoner. We're going to nominate Astrologer. I wouldn't mind nominating the Prophet as well. And then, oh, the Wretch. Oh, I would hate you guys if y'all did that, but we might make it work. So I don't really want to do melee as a main. So yeah, Astrologer, Prophet, Prisoner. Those are pretty much your 3 choices. So I'll give you guys a second if y'all want to vote on that. Neil, go for it. What do you think I should start out as? Like I said, I'd pick the Prisoner. And I'll tell you why real quick while y'all are deciding. Because early on, you're going to have to make your way to the sorcerer and buy some spells. But there's a gap in between that. So you're going to have to survive on your own with combat. Oh, Record Crate, you can vote, man. It's all good. Prisoner, Astrologer, and Prophet. The Prophet, pretty much, it's a spellcaster. Okay, I guess I should say. That Prophet is more on the holy side instead of arcane magic. It's more of a, like fire spells, healing spells, holy lightning, those kind of spells. Prophet would be tougher to start out, but Faith is very, very strong on this game. If you pick Prophet, you would almost have to do a Strength and Faith build. That way you can hold some good weapons. But the endurance is real low. You're not going to have a lot of armor. What do you think, Neil? What do you think I should play? I'm going to let you vote. Go for it. You want me to suffer? please go for what Crate says. Alright, so Neil's picking the naked guy. Here's what he's picking. He's picking the wretch here. So the way you would play the wretch, you would just have to scrap. You would have to, really use what you find. It would have to be a real cautious playthrough. But the good thing about it, it's level 1. You're going to level up quick. Because see, like all these guys are level 10, level 9, level 9. And like, look at some of their stats. Their faith is at 7, arcane is at 9, intelligence is at 9, faith is 9. But look, you start out at 10 across the board. So you already have a better base. And since you're level 1, gosh, it'll be quick. You can easily get you a nice little character. So, alright, Neil. Prisoner or wretch? And if you can't decide, I got something that will. Oh, Record Crate voted the naked guy. There we go. Tiebreaker. There we go. Hey, I've always wanted to try this, to be honest with you. I've been a little too scared. I've always wanted to try it, though. So what we're going to do with the naked guy, we're going to turn him pretty much into one of these. I can't get that sick helmet, though, but what we're going to do is pretty much build. Because see, like, his stats are pretty dang close. Because see, look, the vigor, mind, endurance, strength are already pretty close. We just pretty much need to pump some early points in dexterity and intelligence and get our vigor up to about 20, and then probably endurance up to about 15 maybe. So I'm a man of the people. Now choose body type. Oh, hold on, go back. Oh, A and B, okay. Let's go with naked guy, because I think YouTube would be more okay with the naked guy instead of a naked girl on here. You know, Neil, that's the problem at YouTube. Well, we're gonna name him White Mojo Wolf. Probably need to go male. Let's see, age. Only affects appearance. Mature. Oh, God. Y'all can comment if y'all want something different. I'm just gonna pick young. So origin. Here's a brief description of all the classes. So, a wretch, a poor, purposeless sod, naked as the day they were born. A nice club is all they have. Keepsake. So you can pick different items you start with. I always start with the golden seed, because it gives me an extra potion right off the bat. Hey, good morning, Guru. How's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time customizing the character. I just don't care. So we'll pick a basic little appearance. Whoa, zoom in on something else. Like, he's kind of zooming in on his crotch area there. Gosh, he's pale. Alone. Hey, this guy right here looks like the guitars from Tool. Yeah, it looks like the guitars from Tool. Okay, this dude needs some sun. Seafarer. See, this guy would have been good in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Reedlander. Okay, so this is kind of like the Keanu Reeves build right here. Draconian. Wow. Nightfall. Okay, this is like Daniel Larson, that kid that's trending on TikTok always. Oh, and the Caveman. My goodness. This is the Caveman. Neil, would you like to vote on the appearance? We have Caveman, Daniel Larson, Dark Guy, Keanu Reeves, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Let's call him Skyrim. Then we have guitars from Tool. Needs to sunbathe. He looks like the guy from Assassin's Creed Origins. And then just the basic dude. I'll give you a second to chime in before I make a decision. I really don't care either way. Okay, Fnatic votes Caveman. That's one vote for Caveman. I like this idea. Just an interactive little game right here. We want you to look like some old wimpy guy. I want that. Okay. A Record Crate chose Seafarer. That's wimpy guy, Neil. And then we got Seafarer. And then we got... Go back. And that's the Caveman. He can swim and sail. Neil says, as long as he is aged, I don't care. So I've got Caveman, someone that's old, and Seafarer. I think our Caveman can kind of... I think our little Caveman would be fine. Aged. Yeah. Yeah, it changed it when I picked Caveman. So. And then you can do detailed appearance here. See? Let me pop on the earphones for this. Let me get my sound up. I can barely hear it. Check this out. I like that voice. That's pretty good. I love it. He's already... Well, I'll tell you what, Neil, the reason why he's so strong is because he's just been in prison biding his time. That's why. I don't think we're going to change his skin color. I actually don't want to mess with the appearance. I'm not going to fool with it. Yeah, it sounds like Homer's dad, doesn't he? He does. He really does. Old man yells at Cloud. Hey, Homer. Let's just go with it. Thought about giving him a beard. Let's see if we can do that. It's about the only thing I'd change. Facial hair. Yeah, exactly. He needs a beard. That's what I'm thinking. So we need to give him the most haggard beard we can find. Yeah, exactly. Should we color his hair white? That's about the only other thing I would think about adjusting. Gray man. Felt like that. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm in for a glutton of punishment on this character. Yeah, the white looks fake. See, it looks like that party hair you get up at the, like if you go costume shopping. Yeah. Because even the wizards kind of have a hair that's more like one of these two shades, like this. Because honestly, that's really white right here. And then gray is kind of like that. We'll go with that. Not really worried about anything else. Okay, just a hair lighter. There. There we go. Yeah, how can a caveman have a manicured beard? You know, I'm surprised they don't have a more rough option here. They don't really give you many choices. And this one's even more manicured. I guess in this game they have, I guess we can explain it in the world. They have a, instead of mastering things like electricity and irrigation and stuff like that, they decided to make tools that can trim your beard. Yeah, that's it. Hold on, what's this? Stubble. There we go. It's a bit more scraggly. I can't really tell the difference that much. A sharp seashell from the seafarer. That's it. That's what he got. Yep. Yeah, because it's the lands in between. There's a bunch of water around here, but they don't let you travel on it, which I'm surprised. Let's go. I'll let you guys watch the cutscene, get a little familiar with the game here.
The fallen leaves tell a story. The great Elden ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring. The mad taint of their newfound strength triggered the the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all. Horalu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Gold Mask. Fear, the deathbed companion, the loathsome dung-eater, and Sir Gideon Othmere, the all-knowing. And one other, whom grace would again bless. A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between.
Here's our guy.
To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
Here we go. Look, someone else picked them too. See, one cool thing about this game is you can see shadows of other players that are playing as well. White Mojo Wolf, the Wretched. And people leave messages you can read. I should also mention this game was partly written by George R.R. Martin from Game of Thrones, so if it's a bit convoluted, well, there you go. But at least they finished the story to this one and didn't let HBO do it for them. The Chapel of Anticipation. There's the Earth Tree right there. Get my buttons. Okay, so swinging is that. Oh, wow. That's a roar. That's a punch. That's a swing. That's a heavy swing. Okay. Jump. Dodge. That's just the Y button. That's potions. Okay. Okay. I remember now. We're good. Let's do a little quick recap here. Anything back here? See, this game rewards you for exploring. That's one thing about Elden Ring. What does it say? Can't really make it down there. Alright. See if there's anything over here as well. Nope. Well. No. Usually if you're in a big open area like this, that means trouble. Like you're about to see a boss. Or those little shiny doors over there, that's also a boss. See, look at this thing. See if we can get a hit on him. Got me good there. You're meant to die to this boss. He's supposed to kill you. But I want to get a couple shots on him though. It's just like Demon Souls, Neil. That first boss he's gonna get you no matter what. On Neil's playthrough, he didn't even bother. He stood there like Obi-Wan did on A New Hope. Just kind of stood there, just let me just strike me down.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
Fortune is on his side.
We found him here, after all.
His old wrinkly butt.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order.
He's still just laying there. Okay. Here we go. Here's some potions. Flask of Crimson Tears. Flask of Cerulean Tears. Yeah, they pretty much have her in all the games, I think. They also have a guy named Patches. So one thing I'll tell you guys is if you're playing this game, yeah, well, it's going to tell you for me. Jump down the hole ahead, and you'll find the Cave of Knowledge. There you learn about game controls and basic actions. See, that didn't pop up initially. They must have patched that in. So basically, if you're starting new, this is the ideal way to go. And we will go that way, because look at what all we have. But if you kind of know what you're doing, you just go up the steps here and open the door. You can skip it entirely. So that's for the people that have, been around the block once or twice already. So what we're going to do is jump. These are the equivalents of your bonfires in Dark Souls. So what we're going to do, we're going to rest up right here, get our health back. And one cool thing about the game too is you have your potions. You can tell it how many potions you want. You have 5 total. So, do I want 4 with health and 1 with mana? Right now, I do. But once I start spell casting, I can say, okay, I want 3 blue potions and 2 red potions. So the game gives you options. So, let's take our old wrinkly butt and go fight something. Dang, that hit's kind of hard. Yeah. I didn't expect that. I have nothing to guard with. When I punched him, it only hit for 2 damage. He's kind of a noodle arm. Yes, I know how to do that. Alright, let's keep going. Can't really do nothing against him just yet. He's way up there. Here's a guy. Come on. There we go. Yeah, jump attacks are real good in this game. My character I had before, I had 2 great swords. What I would do is I would jump up with both the swords and they would just strike them down. Oh, and hit. It was one-shot kills a lot of time. Probably need to drink a potion. There we go. I don't want to get caught off guard here. We got 2 of these clowns. He's pretty nimble without anything to show. Pretty nimble. See, here's that archer guy from earlier. He's kind of strafe a little bit. I like that shield, dude. Well, it's not. What does Barbaric Roar do? I wonder if it'll tell me. Nah, it doesn't tell me. I'll have to read up on it. I think it just bolsters your stats. Oh, and this game has stealth too, because watch this. All you gotta do. And we might have to use this for a little bit. There you go. Oh, goodness. See if we can hide in the tall grass and get them, like Assassin's Creed. But there's not much tall grass. Don't assume you can Assassin's Creed your way through this game. If he had a sword, it would just stab him straight through but we got the Unga Bunga Club, so you can kind of peek and see what's next over here. Okay, some attacks may break an enemy's stance. This is like the dude with the shield earlier. Charge attacks and jump attacks. But this dude's not going to stance, he's just using a sword. Yeah, quite a bit of health there. Okay, this is just like a checkpoint. Like if you get killed, it'll pop you right here. So see the yellow fog right here? There's a boss fight ahead. I saw a funny meme about that I'll tell you guys about. Here we go, our first boss fight. Got him. Usually he's pretty easy. Air potion. I keep forgetting to use the barbaric roar. What's this dude? Oh no. And see, look, it takes you right back. Well, it's good seeing you, Record Crate. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hoping to pop in on some of your stuff real soon. You have a good Saturday, good 4th of July if I don't see you again. You got a good long weekend here. He's got a pretty cool channel if y'all haven't checked it out. Especially if you like music that's on the old 45s and records. Which I say old, I mean shoot, they were still making records down to the 80s. Because like Dad has some that are from right before 1990 in his collection. Cooperative Multiplayer. Use tarnished furled finger to write a gold summoning sign. Cooperative Multiplayer will begin once you've been summoned by a player in the world. You'll take the role of an ally and your objects defeat the area boss. There you go. So this game does have co-op to a degree. Alright, now we're getting to the fun stuff. Just under an hour in. That's alright. Look how bloody he is. Here we go. We are in Limgrave, the opening area for Elden Ring. So, one thing I want to say. What the hell? FaceTime? Screw that. I'm streaming. This is our FaceTime. So, one thing I want to say about a lot of games like Skyrim, Fallout, what they shoot for is when you first get out into the open, they want to have a shot that takes you away. they want to show you a lot of the game just right here. I think Elden Ring nailed it because look, the far left here, that's the castle where you need to go. That's your first major dungeon. The big tree right here, that's the end game. The end game's going to deal with this big tree. But you can see it all right here at the start. And then if you inch up a little bit more, see that butthole riding around right there? That could be your first boss. And you're not supposed to fight him, by the way. But everyone does. And this church right here is the first place you actually need to go. So they nailed the shots of these games. You can tell a lot of time and effort went into this. That's my phone. I don't know who in the hell is trying to FaceTime me at 7 in the morning. Like, nobody here. Let me turn that off. I mean, I don't like FaceTime anyway. There. Done with that. Okay. Use your map to check out your surroundings. Update your map. You gotta do some exploring to unlock it, but they say these like little trails, these guides of light point you in the right direction, but oftentimes I found they don't. This time though, it's actually right because look, it's trying to point you to that church over there, tell you to go there. Let's rest up. Doesn't give me the option to level up just yet. Let's talk to this guy.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however...
I'll be honest, guys. I'm going to take like a quick bathroom break once we get to that church over there.
Without the strength
but I'll be
of
right
runes,
back. Like, it's just
without an invitation to the round table hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one.
Always talk to these guys until they quit giving you unique dialogue.
Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave.
Dire, huh? Okay. So, the way you are supposed to go... Oh, let's check this out. Summoning pools, that's where you can summon players to help you out, like with buttholes like him. What you're supposed to do is either go left or right and go to the church. Like, see, you take this path to the left, but you know what we're going to do, don't you? We're going right for them. Come on, Tree Sentinel. You shit. Come on, let's go. Let's go, boy. The club just has short range. got me good right there. But see, look at the health. He barely, just barely got him. So, yeah. If that's what you're doing to bosses after a couple, 3 times, that should tell you immediately, go somewhere else. See, I dropped all my runes here. So I want to go get those back. But luckily, I died back here. I shouldn't aggro him again. It just goes to show we just don't have enough to fight him just yet. But he's there. All we gotta do is just come back to him later. Now we're gonna go the way that we were supposed to go. Excuse me. You can kill the animals on here, by the way. He rolled away. What we really need to do is get a sword and some kind of armor if we're going to really make it. That's like one of my goals this stream. Just actually see if we can attack him. Some bones. Yeah, and this game has crafting too. I'm not so sure it's useful, but you know. See, look. That little white light's porting me to the church. Church of Elden. Touch this. Oh, and through your map you can instantly travel to any sites of grace. So, it's got fast travel too.
Tarnished. I can see it.
I called him Santa Claus when I first played this.
That you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine goods.
Let's see what he has. He's got some basic armor here. But, I mean, the thing is, you can get that off of enemies. There's almost no need. Now, one thing that actually is useful here is the crafting kit. How many runes do I have? 596. And then you'll need a torch to get through the cave so you can see. Everything else, secondary.
Goodbye. Nice to do business.
Then you can talk to him here.
What is it? I am of a nomadic people.
You learn more about him.
Selling wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shattering of the Elden Ring. It's only tarnished like yourself, who keep things from drying up entirely. Let's say you're a very welcome customer. Goodbye for now.
And at your blacksmithing table, you can strengthen your weapons and stuff here. But we're not strengthening this club. Let's see, the lights now point me this direction. Like I said, early on the light's actually somewhat useful. But like once you kind of explored a few places, it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do for this stream is we're going to kind of have 2 parts. It's all going to be in one video though. We're going to go to the next place. And then we're going to try and get some weapons and armor so we can somewhat survive out here since we're playing Wretched instead of Prisoner. Damn. Yeah, go ahead and get your pop, dude. Potions, baby. Oh yeah, because Neil, I want to show you something that's real cool about this game, and you get it super early. Raging homeless dude, attack! This guy actually dropped something. Yeah, we want that. Now we're not so naked. Look. You can see his legs though. That's funny. I feel like the wretched is honestly the true way to play this game. I've seen people say that, and I actually kind of see what they mean now. Like, start with nothing and just get what you can and kind of make the character your own. Like, forget the archetypes. There's another one of those statues. If you break one of these things right here, get some runes for leveling. And then if you get a golden rune, you can go to your inventory. Gives you some runes, or souls, as you're probably used to seeing. So, like, we have a whole encampment of soldiers right here, but thankfully we don't have to go there because look, we have a little light over here. So let's dodge those guys, because trust me, once you go here, you'll be ready. But yeah, I'm going to take just a small break after we kind of do stuff here. I mean, 5 minutes at the most. So I might go over a little over 2 hours since I'm doing that. I just need to use the restroom and check on a couple things. But we're going to keep playing, definitely. So here's what happens if you rest here.
Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
There's that girl again.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens? They serve the Two Fingers, offering guidance and aid to the Tarnished. But you, I am afraid,
Those
are
bare
maidenless.
legs, that's hilarious.
I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree. Then it's settled. Summon me by grace to turn runes into strength. Ah, another matter. I bequeath to you this ring.
There we go.
Use it to traverse great distances. It will summon a spectral steed named Torrent. Torrent has chosen you. treat him with respect. Shall I turn
Can
your
I level
wounds
up?
to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the
Okay, I need
principles you would follow.
673 runes to level. So I think the first thing I want to do is pump about... I can't level up just yet, but I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. I'm still going to do a spell sword. We're just kind of starting with less. So what we'll probably do is go ahead and invest in health until we find the wizard lady, which we're going to go find almost right away. That way we can see how much intelligence we'll need for spells. And then dexterity, we'll need that for weapons. We're not really going to touch faith or arcane, doesn't really matter. We're not going to worry about strength much more. Endurance is fine. Vigor is your health, that's what we need more. So, we can't level up just yet. What I am going to do is step back for about maybe 5 minutes or so. We're going to continue our journey. So, just bear with me. Thank you all so much. So, sit tight. I'll be right back. I have returned. Oh, that lighting's not gonna work. No. 1 second. That's not gonna work. That's better. We'll roll with that. My eyes are kind of hurting from the dark, so I just decided to fix the lighting just a little bit there. Alright, Neil, we're going to continue this torturous journey. I'm just kidding, it's not really that bad. What we're going to do, though, we're going to go south. Well, no. There's another place we're going to go first. I was too afraid to go this way the first time I played it. But little did I know, all you had to do was just press start. Go to your pouch. You can equip different things. Hold Y. This is like your hotkeys. Look. You get to ride around on this bad boy. And if you click the left, oh snap. I forgot the dash button. It's B, isn't it? Yeah. And you can fight on horseback too. How nimble this combat is. That's how you do that. And then if you vanquish a group of enemies like that, you see that red glow that just happened? It replenishes all your potions. It doesn't work all the time, but if it glows red, it replenishes your health, and if it glows blue, it replenishes your mana. But let's get some materials here. I just did that because I needed to level up. I just needed some quick runes. This is the reason why we're going north, because look, there's a tree. You get this item called a golden seed. And it's at the base of these little trees right here. And what you want to do is keep riding north here. See, we need a sword or something. The club hits pretty hard, it's just short. Now the thing about the combat is they can knock you off your horse pretty good. The stat you want to level to stay on your horse is dexterity. And that's kind of build or running, so that's going to work pretty good. What we're essentially doing is going to do a dexterity and intellect build. It's just right now, since we're starting out wretch, we have to kind of make do with what we can. Which is an interesting twist. Because see, if I was a prisoner, I'd already have a sword and I could just cast stuff, but I like this little twist, to be honest. Now, if you play Elden Ring, you can roll prisoner. I'd highly recommend it. Or Confessor, which is like Strength and Faith. Or Samurai, which you have that katana. And an epic bow. So, We rested here. We're going to jump up here. Up here. And jump up here. Stone Sword Key. This is used for getting into optional gates and dungeons. Let's talk to this girl.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me.
I wonder why they fought for
Only
you.
to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
You get an emote. Look, oh yeah, you can do emotes on this game. If you go to your gestures right here. Now we're sitting just like her. Now see, the Grace of Light's kind of pointing me this way. And you're thinking, oh, well, there's a wall there. Well, zoom out a bit. There should be a castle right around here. But we need to unlock the map. That's what we need to do first. I was just going over here because, look, here's why, ultimately. You can go to flasks right here, add charge. That golden seed gives me a whole nother flask. Now I'm at 5 to 1. That's a whole extra potion. Let's talk to her. What does she want? What do you want, woman?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Earth Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you.
Coffee's gone cold.
So I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace
Coffee ground.
that
Yeah.
guide you through your burden. Upon the
What does she
cliff
want?
in Castle Stormvale is a shard bearer, a demigod, who inherited a fragment of the shattered
Does the
Elden
mic pick
Ring.
up gun smacking?
If the rays of grace signal the castle,
It does.
then
Wow.
the Elden Ring
You can
beckons
see the
you.
audio levels
As an
change.
ally by pact,
Well, if I'm smacking back
I
here,
pray
though.
that you are fit to face the challenge presented by the ring.
It picks it up there, too. Wow. Alright. So, what we need to do is see if we can
Shall I
level
turn
up.
your runes to strength?
Yes.
Let my hand rest upon you.
She doesn't go through this dialogue
For
the
but a
whole
moment.
game.
Share them with me.
See, now I have 967
Your
runes. I can level up at
Your
least
ambitions.
once.
The principles you would follow.
Is she still talking? First thing we need is health. We're a bit squishy. I'd like to get this to 15, like, right off the bat. There we go. I think there's another guy you can visit, like, right over here. Maybe. Let's go back, though. I'll show you the fast travel. It costs nothing to fast travel, like there's no penalty. It just ports me back over here. So, what we need to do is get the map, and it's right over there at that little pillar right above my head. So, we can kill these guys multiple ways. We can use stealth. We can just straight up unga bunga them. We both missed. Wow. We have to watch out for that guy in the middle because he blows a bugle. And if he blows it, they all start attacking it. And there's no way we can handle that. One of these carts has a chest on the back and it's got like a sword. So we need to go look for it. So let's sneak around a little. See if we can find it. There's a guy. See, like, there's two guys right there. If I had a spell, I could pick them off. Oh, there's one right here. Make quick work of him. Alright. See, now this guy's starting to be more by himself. Come on. See, he lit my ass on fire. That's not good. Potion. I keep forgetting to use Barbaric Roar, so we're going to use it now. See that little... He's got a shield. Broke his stance. That's what I'm talking about. Here's the chest. A flail? Okay. What do we have to use that thing? 18 dexterity, 10 strength. Causes blood loss buildup. We need level dexterity. Wow. Okay. I want to use that flail. So, until then, we need to kind of be cautious. So, my health is still squishy. I still want my health at 15. Now, this little Lancer guy is a pain in the rear end. We just don't have the stuff to fight them just yet. But what we can do is kind of circle back around, because these guys don't respawn unless you die or you rest at a camp. That's what brings them back to life. So we're going to circle back around and see if we can pick anybody else off, like one-on-one. There are two guys here. They're wrecking me pretty good. They got me. They got me good. So see, horse combat is not the most effective. So, that's okay. We did get a nice weapon for later. We got a flail. Now what we could do for this guy is sneak up and get him. Maybe. I can get my runes right over there. You see that icon on the compass there? There we go. Unga bunga. Ruin fragment. Here's my runes. Get all my runes back. See, we should have enough to level up again. We got those two guys down. See if I can pick off the rest of this camp. There's a little ruin you can go into kind of in the middle. We're going to try and navigate to. See this guy. He's got a spear. He's kind of harder to do. Smithing stone. Alright, that'll work. This area's a bit more tricky. You got like a guy and a wolf. You got another guard there. Gotta be careful on how you navigate this area. Or you could just ride your horse straight to it, but... Got the wolf. Let's see if we can bring those two out. Come on. Come on. Pouch. There. Let's wait. Wait for him to get a little distance. See, the dog's gone now too. Him and his dog. So what we're going to do... Come on. Now I got the wolf to contend with. Come on. Come on, pup. Go. Oh, shit. Here comes the other guy and his wolf, of course. But we got 5 health potions. Let's not get stupid. See, they don't even care. Oh, wolf, get back here. Right here. Oh, pain. Heal up again. Now let's get this other guy and his wolf. So what we'll want to do, kind of do like we did. Wait for him to show up. Come on. Let's rock and roll. Oh wow, you got a torch. Very impressive. Wolf, come on. Go. I don't have many bone darts left, so I gotta kind of be conservative. There we go. Alright. See that little crevice down there? That's the little dungeon thing we can go to. It's not really a dungeon, it's just like a little bitty crevice. Now this guy, he's alone, I believe. I say that so we can sneak up and get him. Okay, we picked him off. Good. Lancelot is right here, so we need him to go a little further down. But we're going to get him next. We might just have to do this. There we go. Lancelot. This is where I wanted to go. I never did get the map, did I? Nope, I meant to do that too. Alright, well, we'll do that next. Ash of War, there we go. These Ashes of War are like extra effects you can add to your weapon. That's good. Alright, so now, where are we at? Lancelot's kind of over. He's a real pain. I don't know if we'll be able to get him. We'll certainly try. I just don't know if we have enough potions left really to kind of navigate the camp too much more. See, there's the map right there, right across. We have a few guys we still need to pick off. I think we can get them. Right away. Alright, we picked off this side. Let's go to the other side of the camp. Now, for those two in the middle, we could go on horseback. But see, now that we got everybody on that side, all we have to do is wait on Mr. Bugle to get about where he is when he turns around. And we can pick him off one-on-one. So, we just gotta do that. There's an air chest right there. I want those rings. Lancelot's on his way back. Great sword. Okay, now can I actually wield the great sword? "16 strength. What I really need to do, honestly, besides health, I need to pimp dexterity up to 18 almost right off the bat. So I can wield that and then get more health. If I had something I could hit a bit harder, you know, we can manage the health. He's a little squishy, but it's manageable. So. We're mostly just farming these guys right now to build enough runes and kind of level our guy up a little bit before we explore much further. Our primary objective is to get this map right over here. We're just waiting on Lancelot. Not Lancelot, we're waiting on Mr. Bugle to come up here so we can pick him off. We want to save Lancelot for the very end. He's going to be tough to kill. I might get the horse out for him. It's just the horse is real good once you get like a great sword. Something that has a bit more range to you. See, he's going to blow that damn bugle. Alright. Let's start picking them off one by one. Take him off. Now, let's just go for it. Alright, 2 down, 2 to go. Let's get him. One left. It's Lancelot. First, let's do what we came here for. Let's get him. We got the shoes. We got the map. Alright. That way, if we lose to Lancelot, it's okay. We got what we came here to do. I got half my health to play with here. So let's see how we want to do this. Gotta bait him. I missed. Patience. Patience. Don't get greedy. Just gotta chip away at him. There we go. Come on. Oh, dang. It's gonna be close. You're going to make the move, dude. Dang, I missed both of those. See, that club is awful. Alright. Come on. Come on. Come on. One more time. Got him. Yeah! I'm telling you, win it. Look how little health we have left. Cool. That's better armor. Weighs a little more, but look at all those blue stats. Man, oh, I'm telling you, this game. All right. So here's what happens when you rest up at a camp. I'll show you in a second.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose.
Sponsored by
Given
Bubbly
to me
Sparkling
by my
Water.
mother inside the Earth Tree. Long ago. For the reason that I
At Sam's
yet
Club,
live
you can get a 24 pack of these. I'll probably get another one
and
today
bodiless.
for
There is something
$8.
for which I must apologize. I've acted the finger
They're real
maiden,
good for kicking a soda kick.
yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose
Actually, no, I have plenty of them.
was long ago lost.
Alright. I'm still kind of on edge from that fight. Dang.
Shall I turn your runes to strength?
Yes, lady,
Let
please
my
do.
hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me.
Look, I've got
Your thoughts.
1,800 runes.
Your ambitions.
And it takes 600 to
The
level.
principles you would follow.
I've got 5 potions, right? So, even though I'm going to burn through them pretty quick, I really need a stronger weapon. That flail. Because we're going dexterity and intellect. So, until we get to the lady with the spells, we need to pump that as much as possible. Now we got 12 dexterity. But we have a lot better armor though, so look what happens though if you rest. They all show back up. So we just cleared the camp. We're gonna do it again. We're farming some runes. Are you off to Bargain Brothers at Family Flips? Probably not this week. Maybe next week. We might go look, but I don't know if we'll do much shopping. We mostly gotta stock back up at Sam's to get groceries this week. Alex Big Blue is in the house. If you're watching on the replay, or if you're kind of shadow watching live, go check out Alex Big Blue's channel. And you might as well go check out Neil's Comics and Games while you're at it. But, yeah, both of these guys are real cool people. Man, Alex, Neil made me pick a wretched. I was going to pick Prisoner for Elden Ring and just kind of do my little Spellblade type stuff. I'm still going to, but he wanted me to be the caveman and play as a wretch. He wanted me to take the hard way, and you know what? That's what we're doing. I like the challenge. So, back to it. We have some good armor this time, though. I'm just using my little club and doing some unga bunga right now. You really ought to get this game, Neil. You really should. It's Dark Souls 4 pretty much, but it's open world, man. If you get stuck, you can just go fart around here and just... Dude, you would like the Astrologer, man. That or the Prisoner. Prisoner's got better stats for a Spellblade. Oh, I got a bow. Get out of that corner. I need a potion here. That's how you do a jump attack right there. We got some gauntlets. Good. We need all the armor we can get right now. But the thing I'm catching an eye on right here is medium load. You can look on the right hand column over here. It says equip load, 21 out of 48. Medium load. That's what I want to stay at. So I've got to pick my armor pieces carefully. Because if you have a heavy load, you roll real slow. That's great if you're going tank, but if you're going to be like me and kind of dodge, that's not what you want. So, let's get the guy by the gate. Every time. I get that. Every time. There we go. Alright. Heal up. Dude the wolf. Let's go. Come on, boy. Come on. Wolves are quick. As you can tell, my confidence is showing now. You. See, if I had like a flail or something, like I would have this spot right now. But I don't. So I should have been. He killed me real quick. Alright. I need to go get my runes back. We can sit and farm these guys for a bit, but I kind of want to go explore. I don't want to bore you guys. We're on limited time left here. Probably gonna go on until about 8:30. I want to be off here by Brian's show. Because I'll go watch it. Let's see, watch this. I want my runes. Give me my runes. Thank you. Bye. See y'all. Just run away from them. If y'all want to come out here and fight me, bring it on. Let's get in the open field. Oh, they're brave. I'll take the rings, thank you. Anybody else brave enough to come out here? Come on. Oh, we got a helmet. Good. Come on. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's fight. Come on. I know you want to. You and your stupid spears. Alright. Good. You're not white nor your mojo, but you are a wolf. Yeah, Philtastic after Bronze. Yeah, it's a stacked morning, man. You got like me and then them. It's like a 3P. Oh, dang. Go, go, go. Let's drink a couple. You want these two kind of away from each other. Easier said than done. See, they can knock you off your horse. If I had higher dexterity, it'd be so easy to do. Let's go get him. That's a recipe for disaster right there. But see, like if you pick a starting class, you'll be a bit better equipped. I need you two a little more separated. I knew he was coming. Ah. Those spears. Then Greyman does cover so there's any time for the fort to park. Yeah, man, I know. That's why I got cut at around 8:30 so I can go run to town, get her stuff done, be ready for that. Okay, well, the good thing is that we died at the end of camp. We're going to go get another site of grace just to head the road, but I think I have to go back to the church and get my wolves. Because if I could summon some wolves to help me out, man, this would be nothing. So, here's another site of grace right here. Reach down and touch grace. Is this the first game of the series, Elden Ring? I mean, yeah, it is. It's made by the people that did Dark Souls, and pretty much some people say it's Dark Souls 4, but to me, this is almost like the next step of it. It's open world. It's still at its core like a Dark Souls game, but you got the whole open world. You have so many optional caves and dungeons, and they're not as hard as the bosses or nothing. I mean, and if you're getting your butt kicked, you can just go around and keep killing people and just farm them up and just level up and get better and better. And then you can go back to the boss a few levels later and kick his ass. That's one good thing about it. We're going to keep leveling dexterity. And it's just such a huge game too. That's why I tell people, if y'all want me to play this thing, like really play it, support the crap out of this live and on replay. Because gosh, it's going to take 120 hours. Yeah, I know what you mean, Neil. The multiple conversations. See, like when I play it, I'm just going to play in the living room and just have it on the big TV. What I'll probably do is have party chat go out my speakers a bit so that my wife can listen as well.
You there? Could you help us out, Kelly?
What was that? Skyrim and Fallout. Oh man, those are so good.
You? Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Oh, it's that guy that's pretended to be a tree.
What'd you go and do that for? Oh, yes.
Look at this guy.
I remember. Some claws.
Yeah, this game's
turning
hard.
into a
It's
tree.
definitely that, but it's
You were
fair.
just breaking the
It's
spell,
about
weren't
timing
you?
and rhythm and just
Thank
kind of
you.
learning.
The name's Bog. I was pushed out of the cave.
It's just with
Told me
Skyrim
to
and
come
Fallout,
back.
if it's tough, I can just
Not
scale
ever.
the difficulty
Then
down
I
a bit.
ended up as a
Well,
tree.
down a bit.
Lucky you came along, really. Oh, what a shame. When they threw me out of the cave, they took everything I owned. And so this is all I have to express my thanks. I hope you can forgive me. Or, well, if you can afford to wait for a while, I could sneak back into the cave and bring back something of actual value. Then I'd be of some real use to you, I reckon. Right. But I'll need a moment. I'm frightened of them. So I have to gather myself.
I think maybe if I
My knees start knocking.
play Elden Ring, I'm
thinking
just
about
kind of
that
spitballing
god-awful
some
cave
ideas
on
here.
the shore.
What if I just play it for the live streams? Like if I just choose to go live maybe once or twice a week, and this is the game. It'll technically be like a third playthrough, but
Right.
like once I
I'll need
finish
a
Quantum
moment.
Break, instead of doing
I'm
recorded
frightened of
videos,
them.
I could just go live those
So
evenings.
I have to gather myself. My
Just
knees
play this for an
start
hour or two,
knocking.
hang out with you
Just thinking
guys.
about that god-awful cave on the shore.
I'll definitely think about it. Because this game's more fun playing it live, having chat. Because I would have just picked this prisoner and done all sorts of stuff. And then Neil's like, no, you gotta pick the wretch. And I'm having a lot of fun. But if I did this pre-recorded, it wouldn't have. I forgot about that dude's quest line where he's pretending to be a tree. These guys, you just gotta watch out for the torch guys. See, the torch, man. You almost gotta kinda get around him. Speed through his... See, they're all scared of me. Torch guys, it's not. I need y'all's range. I'm like level 5, so sorry. If I'm level we're gonna work our way over here a bit. Well, I can't really. I need the wolves. Oh yeah, you've got to play My Name is Mayo. That's gonna be funny. Let's go back to the church.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word?
Here we go. Her right over there.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master.
She has multiple hands. There we go.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past.
How do you know if
Now
they're
'tis
hostile?
thine
Not till they attack or
to
certain
do
time.
with as thou wishest.
95% are hostile. The only way I know if they're not is like if we're in the middle of a battle and they're just kind of cowering in fear. I know that they'll kind of leave me alone. But since I'm so low level, I'm gonna kill them anyway. Okay, I got something now to help us. So,
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished.
what now?
I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Okay. I'm kind of ready to go play this game, and she's just sitting there. Thomas, I'm gonna tell you something. Well, lady, come on. Alright. Can I level up? No. Do I have any runes on me to level up? I've got one. Nah, I don't have enough. But what I can do, now that I have the wolves, I'm going to equip that, and I'll show you what that's like. So, we're going to fast travel back here. I'm trying to get to the sorcerer before we end the stream. The one that sells you spells, because I'm kind of curious to see what stats I need for it. So, we're going to kind of speed through some of this. Kind of run past some enemies. That's one thing you can do. There's a little telescope if you want to look ahead, but who cares? One item I do recommend buying is a telescope. I forgot which guy sells it. Now these guards, let's kill them. These guys are a turd. They're pretty quick. I just can't wait to get something a little bit more ranged in this little Unga Bunga club. Oh, shit. There's a go ahead. I'm definitely not ready to fight that dude. Ah, let's go for it. You know what? Let's go for it. I've beat him before. It's Tree Sentinel. Kind of. Just watch your stamina, because your horse consumes it. But see, this little club just isn't doing it. I need something with more range. Let's dance, bud. Give a shit about your horse. I just want to kill you, dude. Greedy. I have to keep telling myself that. The horse rearing me. This hurts. Drink that potion. Yeah. I don't know if I'll have enough juice to beat the guy, but dang, we're close. Yeah, but you know what? Remember when we fought Tree Sentinel? His health was like that. We like got that dude's health down to like that. So here we are. I could have summoned the wolves though, but I didn't want to get off horseback. I would have been at such a disadvantage. Now see that Knight Rider? He only shows up at night. I wanted to kill this little guy. Here. That. I thought that knight was on a different bridge, to be honest. I didn't think we were going to run into him, but you know what? That's alright. But see, this guy's a bit more manageable. See, it's just that little club. I just don't have any distance. Just go. I'm tired of dying to these guys. Dodge those two guys as well, although they really don't do nothing unless you provoke them. There's a whole cavalry here escorting, so we need to dodge them as we can. Just gonna keep our distance here. I think they see me though. I know that academy's real close by. I'm gonna have to Google it, I think. It should just be right up here. It's not really an academy, it's just... Oh, I know where it is. I think it's at this, like, where the road... Tell you what, watch this. getting kind of close to the end here. Might just have to wait till next time. But you know what I'm gonna do before we go though? I'm gonna show y'all the wolves. Before we go though, I'm just gonna get a couple things on up here. We're gonna try fighting that knight, that little knight again. We're gonna try fighting him one more time. But this time, we're gonna summon the wolves to help us out a bit. Oh dang. Attack him. What are you waiting on? Dismount. Okay, so what we need to do is get on our handy dandy phone here. Look up the map. Actually, no. I turned my phone off. I forgot I was getting FaceTime. So just bear with me a second. Looking up Elden Ring map. Because we're going to have to... I want to meet the sorceress. That was my main goal for the end of the stream. Because there's a boss fight there, and I wanted y'all to see it. It's kind of an easy one. Where is she? Oh, I'm in Liurnia. No, I need to be in Limgrave. Holy crap, there are so many markers on here. My goodness. Okay. That's about where we're at. There's the site of grace. There's the little watchtower. Oh, okay. It's right here. It's right here. So we're going to go to our little beacon. I wouldn't advise jumping down too far, too often. But sometimes, you can handle it. I'm going to close out that map. I don't need it anymore. It's running ads and stuff. You don't want that. I'm having fun with this game, guys. If y'all are liking it too, just shoot, let me know. Oh, those golden runes. We're going to need those for leveling. Oh, there's some wolves. Gotta watch out for now. There ain't one. Now there's one more over here. Sorry, wolves. I'm not interested in fighting y'all. I gotta save my potions. Yeah, here we are. We're at the cellar. Now you gotta watch out for these flowers. They're kind of poisonous. So all you gotta do is just leave this guy here. Watch out for the poison. I kind of forgot how you get in there. Oh, it's right down here. Yeah. Get off your horse. I'm clicking the stick. Just get off. Alright, let's just go. There. Finally. Okay, traverse the mist. Boss fight. You know what we're going to do, though? Watch. I want to summon my wolves. And roll. Roll right now. This guy, you just kind of need to stay behind him. Let the wolves help me right now. Gang up on him. There we go. I'm glad you like watching this, Neil. We might have to... I have to think about playing this some more. I like playing it live. I don't know if I want to pre-record it. So. Because, like, you do Fortnite live. I don't want to take away from that. I think we all should have a unique game we kind of play live. So it's almost like the idea I have in my head right now is after Quantum Break gets done, we just kind of do one game that's pre-recorded, like Lego Marvel. And then maybe a couple nights a week I go live playing this one. I might not do videos every day, but you know what? That might get more views. So let's level up here. We have a bunch of rooms to spend. But you know what we need to do first? Before we spend them, let's open this door. We need some spells.
Tarnished, are we?
There she is,
Wonder
the
you should
sorceress.
turn up here. I am Selen, a sorcerer, quite plainly. Why are you here?
I forgot you need a staff to cast them.
Ah,
But
Glen for glintstone sorceries.
we can get one
I
pretty
dare say
quick.
your
I know where to go
proclivities are
get
far
it.
From ideal. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature, with a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Wrong buttons. Oops.
Well, you are a piece of work. Very well. You are now my protege in glintstone sorcery.
Good.
But I refuse to coddle or cast kind words. Never. Anticipate grievances, young apprentice.
Okay, Darth Vader, thank you. Oh yeah, I have a scroll to give you.
Ah, is that a scroll? Takes me back to my academy days. Very well. This is sorcery with which I'm not entirely unfamiliar. I'll be sure to incorporate it into one of your lessons. Never lose that inquisitive spirit, my
I
apprentice.
press it again. Does my wife play this? Oh, God, no. No, no, no. There goes my controller. Died right at the end. Told you I would need it. So what we gotta do here is just swap these batteries out. That's one thing I liked about the PlayStation 4, other than Xbox, is the fact that you could just recharge your controller. I mean, I guess you could buy rechargeable batteries for the Xbox, but yeah. It is what it is. I don't care. Alright, so what we need to do here there we go. Okay, so I just need 10 intelligence to cast this. I need 14 for the carrion slicer. I need 13, 14, 12. So what we need to do, honestly, is go get that staff, which is in the Weeping Peninsula, so I can cast this kind of stuff. But right now, I don't have anything to cast it. Like, you need a staff. So right now, what we're going to have to do is we need to keep leveling dexterity until we get to the Weeping Peninsula, and then we can kill that boss, get the staff, and then start the transition over to more magic based. So what we need to do now is just keep pumping those points. I'm 2 away from using that flail. 2 levels away. But what I am going to do is call it a stream, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the battery's got its pros and cons, I agree. But what we're going to do, if you watch on the replay, in fact, once this goes up live, I don't know when it will go up on replay, go back and see where we started. We were butt naked. We could see this guy's wrinkly butt cheeks. Just a caveman. And you know what we did? We leveled him up. We went and scrounged and scrapped and got everything we need from the battlefield. And he has a nice set of armor now. And you know what? I forgot we got the helmet. We have that too. So, he's got some decent armor. That's why I'm not worried about leveling vigor so much, because the armor kind of gives us a bit more protection. But we still have the club we started with, and as you can see, we're kind of limited. But what we do have is a flail, and we are so close to using it. So close. And I want you to look at that passive effect down there. It causes blood loss buildup. Blood loss goes with dexterity, and blood loss is a huge thing in Elden Ring. If you keep hitting those enemies, they'll bleed out and their health bar just goes like that. Had to make sure I got the right direction this time. But there's our stats over there. We went from level 1 to level 8. Not bad, not bad. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. If you want to see more Elden Ring content like this, just support the replay. Give it a like, give it a comment. What'd you think about it? Do you want to see more of this? I'm open for it. I love playing this. It's fun. So, other than that, what we are going to do is, if it'll let me, log out. So, this is White Mojo Wolf signing out. Have a great day, everybody. See you for the Fortnite party. 3 o'clock. Neil's Comics and Video Games. Be there. Bye.